Welcome, my name is Matt, aka Road Jedi 88. We are getting into Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena, Round 2 Setup Phase. And just like we did with Round 1, but this time a different opponent. So let's see who I'm up against. Whoa! Well, that's what I get for kicking my last opponent's butt. Oh yeah, I got it coming. I've earned it. Honestly, I could easily go ahead and just concede. But they're just relic amplified characters, they're not. Okay, well he does have. Hold on, let me organize these relic amplified levels. So the highest he's got is up to 6. My Darth Vader is a 10. I'm keeping him as my offense. As my offense attacker. So, unless this opponent has Admiral Piet on defense, well, shoot, if he has him on defense, then yeah, I'm definitely going to want my Darth Vader. But if he's keeping him on offense, and that's the thing, I can't see who he has on his defense just yet. If he has him on offense, he's going to try to use Admiral Piet on either my Phoenix squad or my Jedi squads. Front line, more than likely. He's got a pretty strong Jedi squad, and honestly, his Jedi squad's stronger than the one I've got. So I'm not gonna rule out that he's gonna tear through them. I put those on my northern territory. So if he does manage to break through my northern territory, then he's just got my fleet. If he chooses to go with my southern territory, that's my Phoenix team. I'm hoping my Rex, and it's a hope that my Rex can keep that Phoenix team together. Now, I don't have any Datacrons, and that is a feature I do need to look a little more, invest myself a little bit more into. It was a feature they were trying to introduce about the time I left the game, and they built on it more since I've come back. And I had a Datacron that was fully built up, but I guess once you've used it, this is something I need to do a little homework on. It feels like once the Datacron's been used, it is used. Because now I don't even see it anywhere in my inventory. But I got other Datacrons that I'm trying to build on. I definitely do need to do some more homework on the Datacrons. So, gee, okay. Am I seeing this right? Well, okay, so he's kind of individualizing or grouping his type of characters, like group at a time or individually. He's staying dedicated to bumping them up to the relic amplifiers. Now, here's the thing. Journey quests, this was a thing that didn't exist when I left the game 5 years ago, but it does now. With the journey quests, you can get what's called light speed tokens that you can pretty much build your characters. And it's a possibility because I'm looking at a number of these characters. A number of these characters have those light speed tokens specifically for them. Not all of them. But there are lightspeed tokens that are specific for characters. And I'm seeing it kind of looks like that's what he's done. He has stayed pretty dedicated with those journey quests. So, I mean, yeah. Am I feeling a little intimidated compared to yesterday's attack phase? A little bit, and I have every reason to be. We saw how my Darth Vader went. Just because it looks good. I mean, just because a character has that beautiful relic amplifier around him, just because he has his rarity, just because he has his level, just because he has his mods. The formula of putting a squad together is another key factor that's going to make all the difference. And that one squad of my opponent, I mean, if it wasn't, thanks to that Thrawn and possibly Palpatine as well, they were kicking my Vader's butt. I mean, they turned him into the Lone Ranger and then a Jim's punching bag. And then, I skated through that by the skin of my teeth on that one. This is what I reiterate of Han Solo. Great kid, don't get cocky. There's a reason to that. And for someone who's done service work, there's a lot of truth in it, even in a realistic world. But then in this virtual world, we saw it too. It is universal. It is a universal concept to bear in mind. So I look at my Jedi's. I've seen his Jedi's. It is a good, strong possibility he could rip through mine. I'm going to make one adjustment, and it's just a theory on my part. I'm going off of a hunch, and sometimes hunches are about the best we have to go with. But Anakin does contribute some pretty distinct leader abilities offensively. Remember, with the way we mod him, if you look at my mod channels, my mod playlist, he can service not just only as an attacker but also like a tank. Now they're gonna feel a punch like a tank punch. The enemy will, and hopefully he's protecting the squad as if he was a tank. A tank is a thing of protection. I'll even throw in a healer. I hope I don't regret this. I don't want to throw old Ben in because I know in autoplay he will automatically go taunting. I don't need a character that's going to be drawing all the attention like that. When I know just how strong that opponent is, I'm going to want... if I lose old Ben, he can take away their abilities. He can block certain abilities. So there's aspects that could be useful regarding old Ben. There are aspects about it. Because ability block means they can't use any of their special abilities when they go to attack me. But jeez. At the same time, he does that taunt business and it draws all the attention to him. I suppose having Anakin as an attacker tank and old Ben, who is a tank, who will, support like a tank. This is just theory, in my part. So, and I'm sure someone out there probably has a better idea. Probably is seeing something I'm not. I don't doubt it, because I know like I said, I saw my opponent. I saw what he's capable of. I have every reason to be a little concerned about this fight. There's a good chance I could lose, and I have to bear that in mind. I have to be ready and willing to accept defeat. But it doesn't have to be with me just throwing the white towel in and saying, "Screw it, I give up." No, I'm not. I'm not like that. I'm not going to do that. If I'm going to lose, it's not going to be from a lack of trying. So I'll give old Ben a chance. I just don't like how that taunt part of him. But I'm hoping between Anakin's tank attack modification. He's an attacker, but we got him modded to where he might function like a tank. He'll be like a tank attacker. Then we have Ahsoka, who kind of goes in who's more like a support attacker. She's an attacker, but she's going to support. She could be a little bit of Kenobi, old Ben's bit of defense, along with Anakin's tank attack. And old Ben is already a tank. And the way he's putting ability block, that's almost like a support aspect. He'd be giving my squad an opportunity to just blast in, hopefully, keeping the opponents from being able to do any special attacks on me. They would be stuck with just the primaries. But again, I don't know what type of what he. Whoop, hold on. I'm too busy talking. I definitely want to want my Darth Vader on offense, to say the least. What did I do? Doing so much talking, getting in my way. I'm getting in my own way. Ain't that the case? Alright. Shakti could be another potential. But I mean this is my scenario situation. Yours is probably gonna be very different. Everyone's got their characters at different positions. It's random. Like I said, it's almost like being set up for a blind date. But see, I mean, I don't know what is going on over here. I really don't. I have no clue. But I can guess. I have a little bit of a warning, so to speak, as to what to expect. Admiral Piet okay, so he is a leader. He's got him modded. He's got him leveled up, reliced up, abilitied up, rarityed up. I mean, his mods are not all the way maxed, and that can take a little bit of time. But so can every other aspect. But we don't exactly have lightspeed tokens for mods now, do we? So yeah, I remember without those lightspeed tokens, it was a much longer process to build a character up. A much longer process. They basically created a shortcut with that. Yeah. I mean, I can't say for certain what my next opponent is thinking. I can imagine. I can definitely imagine. But the Admiral Piet and what was it, his Mace Windu? His second highest. Those are kind of the two I'd be the most nervous about. But it's which side of the fence are they on? Is he using them for defense or is he using them for offense? And that is what I have to bear in mind. So I'm definitely going to want to keep my Darth Vader offense. My Phoenix team should be good where they're at. Oop. My Phoenix team, I mean, obviously, I need to continue improving all my characters. We all do. We all need to be continuously improving on our characters. But, between my Ezra and my Rex and Sabine, they're definitely gonna be carrying the weight defensively in that fight. Without a doubt. But it almost is. Hera is definitely one I probably need to work on building up a relic amplifier. I kind of feel like Kanan would be better than Chopper, but I'm still working on that. I suppose one possibility is I could switch my bounty hunters up over to where the Jedis are and just kind of switch the two. But I saw my bounty hunters in a combat situation earlier, so I'm not 100% trusting on it. I mean, I'm confident with them, but not 100%. But knowing thy enemy is half the battle. The other half, yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery. It's all what you do in the moment. And I'm going to have to wait until tomorrow night for that moment to see what I'm going to do then. So, let's just set up phase, reanalyze. I mean, you can look at how things went in round one, but round two is not round one. Event rewards. I'm sitting, well, they got me at ranked 1. They're partnering me up again, or they're setting me up on a blind date with Millennius. And I can see in his inventory the kind of characters he has. I cannot see where he's positioning them. It is a blind date battle. Grand Arena battle. So I'm not going to know for certain. And I have to accept the reality that he could very well defeat me tomorrow. We're almost, I almost want to say we could be an even match. But, again, don't ever underestimate. Don't get cocky, kid. You know? Trust those words of Han Solo, because he ain't kidding about that. So, I mean, you get too sure of yourself, that's when you're gonna make a mistake. And I don't doubt for a second I probably got a mistake. I'm just trying to analyze what it is. And as someone who has a chess player's mentality, sometimes it is easy to miss the move that needs to be made. And it's not until after the move has been made that you can finally see what the mistake was. Sometimes that's one thing I love about chess, is when I lose, I can backtrack the pieces to the point where where the last mistake might have been, or where the first mistake was, really essentially where all the mistakes were made, and try to figure out what moves could have been different that would have allowed me to move to the winning spot. The failure is a lesson. It teaches how to be able to strategize better in the future. So, I have one win. Great. That opponent yesterday, I mean, there wasn't much to work with. But Millennius, he's almost an even match to me from the looks of it. I don't know how he's got his formula. I can't see the formula of his defense. And of course, I'm definitely not going to see his offense. But when I come in tomorrow and I see who his defenses are, I'm going to have to try to work on busting through that line. I can only prepare my offense team for whatever's possible. That Admiral Piet, I need my Darth Vader ready for him. And I need to decide who I want my Darth Vader to be teamed up with, who can help compensate the difference for wherever there might be a weakness. I need to analyze the formula for my offense squad, because I don't know until tomorrow night what his defense formula is. But one thing I do know for certain, whoever I do not see in his defense, whoever I do not see, now we only get to start off seeing the front line, right? There's no seeing what's back here until I get through here. But whatever is up here is about 2/3 of what he can even lay out on to the defense. So I can already rule out maybe about 1/4 of what his character inventory, maybe a fourth or a fifth of what he had in his inventory list, and get a pretty good idea who he might be using on his offense against my defense. That I can almost work the math. It's a thing of algorithm, almost. But there's also all that statistical odds. And I gotta say, that was one thing of math I always hated. There really is a strong amount of statistics in this. And I mean, the best you can do is try to work out the equation to the formula equation to know how to work around. But in my case, I know I got a mistake. I'm trying to identify my mistake. After tomorrow, I'm hoping I'll see my mistake. As a chess player, with a person with a chess player's mentality, I'm trusting I will see it. It's a lesson learned. So, I wish you guys the best of luck. Just take the time to get to know your enemy, your opponent. And we can go at this competitively, but rationally as well. Let's be rational too. It's everyone's got a chance at this. So, to my opponent, wish you the best of luck. See how this plays out. I gotta say, I don't know if you follow my channel, but jeez, I'm looking forward to see how this plays out tomorrow. To everyone else, wish you the best of luck in your Grand Arena battle. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comments, questions, suggestions down below, and may the force be with us all.